Hello, and here we are again at another museum. Alright, and let's begin.
Wagner's piano. On this piano, the maestro composed his later operas, including The Ring. Opera costumes. This must be a model of Wagner's own theater, here in Bayreuth. These look like production designs. These look like production designs. The great patron himself.
Alright.
Ludwig as the classical Greek hero. A portrait given as a gift from Ludwig to Wagner.
Huh. Not done. Damn it.
June 10th, 1881, Munich residence. Great friend. I am writing to you in the middle of the night. My blood is pounding too wildly for sleep. Tonight's performance, how can I describe it? I am unsure whether to be terrified or thrilled. Perhaps I even feel hopeful. If it is hope, you have given it to me, my friend, for the first time in years. We must speak. Something happened during the music tonight, but I must have your absolute confidence. As you love me, come at once. Your devoted king, Ludwig. July 1882. Great and beloved king, Monsieur Beaujolais and I have finished the diagram. We checked the figures many times and Monsieur is confident that it will work. 8 identical fixtures are to be made from the diagram and placed in the theater exactly as specified. I'm sending the diagram with your courier. Be full of hope and have courage. All will be well. Your own, Wagner.
Ludwig's death mask.
Whoa.
An old sofa.
The death of Wagner. On Ash Wednesday 1883, Wagner suffered a heart attack in a Venetian gondola on the way to Saint Michel. His wife and the gondolier carried him into a church where he regained consciousness. Wagner died 4 days later on this sofa. Wagner died on that sofa. That's kind of creepy.
Wagner's death mask.
So much shit.
It's a letter from a Monsieur Beaujolais, dated September 1881. Looks like he's discussing acoustics and sound waves, and crystals. Wasn't Wagner's Bayreuth Theater already built? Why would Wagner be worrying about acoustics? It looks like an architectural drawing of a theater. The Wittelsbacher Theater, München. Every square inch is measured.
Huh?
Wagner's desk, exactly as it was on the day he died. It looks rather simple considering the grandiose stuff Wagner composed here. It looks rather the great patron himself.
You're a little worried that it kind of looks like the guy that was in your
What are you doing here if the museum is closed?
They always like to have a caretaker here. It's a good job for me. I can soak in the atmosphere of the maestro while I compose.
What are you composing?
This, oh, a new arrangement. One of Wagner's pieces.
For the Bayreuth Opera?
I am only a student at the university. I study music, composition, conducting.
Is there much of a call for conductors in Europe?
Ask my brother. He is the conductor for the Munich Opera.
Well, that's convenient. Does that mean you get free opera tickets?
Yes. I get a week's pass to the Opernfestspiele, the opera festival in Munich. It starts in a few months.
Hope I'm still around to see it.
Come with me if you like. If you're still around, I can go backstage and all sorts of things.
I'd love that. If I'm still in Germany, I'll call you, all right?
Yeah, good.
Tell me about Wagner.
He was a character. He spent most of his life trying to convince rich patrons to subsidize his work. Unfortunately, he had expensive tastes. You see, he believed that someone of his genius deserved to live well. Can't argue with that.
But Ludwig II supported him, didn't he?
Yeah, sure, but Ludwig came along very late in Wagner's life. By then, he had already been run out of Venice and most major cities because of debt. Ludwig saved him. And the music. Best thing Ludwig ever did.
Do you know anything about that letter from Wagner to Ludwig in the display case? The one about the diagram?
Ah, no. Some sort of equipment for Ludwig's theater. But I don't know why Wagner would have cared about this. If he was worried about any theater, you would think it would have been his own theater, here, in Bayreuth.
Have you ever heard about the letter that Ludwig wrote to the Munich conductor in 1882 telling him to prepare for a new Wagner opera?
You're full of surprises, for an American.
What do you know about it?
No one knows anything about it. It's like a treasure map, you know? It's probably a complete fairy tale, but it does make you wonder.
You have no idea what it could have referred to? Maybe something that Wagner was working on with Ludwig?
If there was, there's no trace of it. Except perhaps in the dreams of unemployed music students.
I don't have anything to ask Georg about at the moment. Wagner souvenirs. Don't think I need any of those. Wagner souvenirs.
What's that book in the case?
Cosima Wagner's journal is locked up for preservation.
Huh.
I missed something?
Cosima was Wagner's wife, I think. She probably just talks about him in...
Oops.
Cosima was Wagner's wife, I think. She probably just talks about him in her journal. I don't have anything to add. Wagner souvenirs. Don't think I need any of those. Franz Liszt, composer and Cosima Wagner's father. Franz Liszt. Richard Wagner.
No? Is that everything? Oh. Did I miss clicking on something? Rana?
Opera costumes.
This must be a model of Wagner's own theater.
So, what did I miss something? Ah, damn it.
It looks rather simple. It looks rather. A ticket to the Ludwig Museum.
Okay. Not really sure.
I don't have anything to.
I feel like I'm missing something. Which we'll find out on the next episode. We're gonna save this as... What did I miss?